Tēnā koutou katoa in tonight's news bulletin. MP Todd McClay welcomes youth unemployment initiatives. More entries needed for V48 Hours film competition. And V8 supercar driver Greg Murphy in town to talk road safety. Those stories and more up next on City News. Rotorua MP Todd McClay has welcomed a raft of government initiatives to tackle youth unemployment in our communities. 3 new initiatives have been announced, and among them the Skills for Growth program, which provides a $5,000 subsidy for employers to employ and train young people in high-demand industries. Mr McClay says the Bay of Plenty had traditionally high levels of youth unemployment, and he was particularly delighted that more funding has been put into the Limited Service Volunteer Scheme, a scheme which provides 18 to 24-year-olds with basic military and life training skills. And we will catch up with Todd McClay later in City News. Entries for this year's V48 Hours Furious film competition closed this weekend, and Rotorua still needs 8 teams to make the event a total success. V48 Hours is in its 8th year, and entrants write, shoot and edit their films over a weekend later this month. The Rotorua Arts Village will be hosting this year's competition. Village manager Tanya Short is calling for those last-minute filmmakers to register and support the event.
Come on, you guys! There's some amazing, fantastic prizes out there, and when I was doing it in Gisborne, there were a whole bunch of teams that weren't professional filmmakers. They were just a bunch of mates who got together and had a great time over the weekend. I don't think any of them had divorces after it. They all loved it, and they came back year after year after year with the hope that this time they were going to crack it. So just give it a go. It's such a fantastic opportunity to have a weekend of madness, even if it ends up being a work group, so you can go and do your team building thing together. I couldn't think of anything better to do it on. Who needs to go and sit in an office room somewhere and figure out how to get on with each other, grab a camera and do it with costumes and a bit of a laugh. Yeah, 2 days of madness, that's what I say. We've also got an offer, and that's to any youth teams out there that want to come in and give it a go. We'll actually pay the registration fees for the first 2 teams that come in and put in their registration, so go for it.
Tanya Short says the Rotorua Arts Village will sponsor 2 youth teams. Anyone interested is asked to contact Tanya at the Arts Village. Adventure tourism and outdoor commercial activity operators in Rotorua will today contribute to new guidelines to help improve safety across the sector. The Tourism Industry Association New Zealand and Outdoors New Zealand are holding a series of workshops around the country to get operator feedback on what they want to see, including a new generic guide to operational safety practices. The association's advocacy manager, Jeff Ensor, says that it became clear during the Adventure Tourism Review that operators would value clear and simple guidelines on safety management over and above what is provided by the Health and Safety in Employment Act. Deaf Aotearoa and the local deaf community held a promotional event at City Focus earlier this week. The promotion was part of New Zealand Sign Language Week, which is held each May. The week is a celebration of sign language, which is one of New Zealand's official languages. Sign Language Week also helps promote the language as well as raise awareness about New Zealand's deaf community and issues and challenges they face each day.
You go along to a local night class and learn the language and learn how to communicate with your local deaf community.
For more information about Sign Language Week or Deaf Aotearoa, visit nzsign.co.nz. In sport tonight, tomorrow V8 supercar race driver Greg Murphy will give a presentation to secondary students at Rotorua Boys High School. He'll be discussing road safety and the impact young drivers have on our roads, on themselves and on the community. Murphy has been an advocate for increasing road safety initiatives, such as increasing the driving age, lowering blood alcohol level for young drivers, and compulsory defensive driving programs. The program has been organised for the last 4 years by the MTA and brings the road safety message to schools in an attempt to curb unnecessary road accidents involving young drivers. To your weather, Rotorua, tonight. Fine, light winds, a low of 13. Tomorrow, Friday, fine, cloudy, rain developing, northeasterlies, a high of 18 and a low of 13. Long range through to Saturday, rain easing to showers later, northwesterlies, a high of 18 and a low of 11. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow, Friday, northeast rising to 10 knots in the morning and 15 knots in the afternoon. Waves rising to about half a metre, cloud increasing and rain with fair visibility developing. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Stay with us. Still to come tonight, we catch up with Rotorua MP Todd McClay. Ryan Hurren from Rotorua's Astronomical Society previews the May night sky, and Acting Sergeant Wayne Harper talks about their alcohol policing and their recent undercover operation in the city.